What we saying guys, Exltd here, back with another Dragon Ball Sparking Zero video. In this video I'm going to cover 3 important movement options that you need to learn in Sparking Zero. As always, please like and subscribe and let's get into it. So one of the first movement options that I think that we need to learn and get down is the dash jump, I like to call it. So all you have to do is just dash and then quickly press your ascend button. Now you can already see how this closes the gap, and it closes the gap by using even less ki than your Z burst dash. Look how much ki that used, right? That uses literally nothing, right? Closes the gap and the commitment isn't as much. There are so many different things you can do after that as well. So let's say we want to do our little dash jump. You can sidestep to the right or side dash to the right. You can go backwards if we're trying to, retreat. So many different things that we can do. So it's a versatile movement option and something I feel like you should add to your arsenal if you're not using this already. You can dash forward. If you want to, you can even just dash, you can just do the dash jump and throw ki blast after. I know you guys can see the vision, so this is something that you definitely need to add into your repertoire of movement in this game. It's low committal, uses very little ki, and it has a lot of uses. Building on from that guys, the second movement option that I think you need to learn is essentially the same thing as the first option, however you need to be within dash range, right? It's the same motion, but after that we're going to do another dash after. So it gives us this movement. Right? The idea though is to do it so we get behind the opponent. So all you have to do is dash, ascend, dash. And it puts you either in front or behind the opponent depending on the time that you press the last dash. So ideally you want to get used to doing it in a way that always puts you behind your opponent. Dash, ascend, dash. That's how you want to do it. Dash, ascend and dash. That is the best way to do it. As you can see, when you're within this kind of range, it's a very easy way for you to just get behind your opponent. You could be pressuring and then you just all of a sudden do this and you're in front, or you could be pressuring them like this and then you're behind and then you start your pressure. So it builds on from the first dash jump, but this time it's just dash, ascend, dash. And finally, the last movement option that I think is crucial for you to learn in this game is doing your Z burst dash backwards and then going forwards with it. This puts us behind our opponent if we are facing in front of them, and in front of them if we are facing behind them, right? The best way to practice this, first just do your Z burst dash backwards and then input it forwards, but you want to do this when you're relatively close to them. This gives them a false sense of security as they think you're going to retreat, and then you quickly go behind them and attack them. We already know where it is when we're in this position, right? This is the golden position for Sparking Zero. This is where we want to be all the time. So in tandem with all the other movement options that we have to get behind them, this is ideally the best one from this range. So what you want to do, like I said before, just do your Z burst dash backwards and then do it input again but forwards this time. That's it for the video guys. Movement is key no matter what game you play, whether it's Sparking Zero, Dragon Ball Fighters, Call of Duty, you name it. If you can't move around effectively, you are nerfing yourself. You need to be able to tell your character what you want to do when you want to do it, right? So just go into training mode. Practice these movement options for like 5-10 minutes. Doesn't have to be long. Just get used to them. And next thing you know, you find out you'll be washing all these opponents in no time, right? It doesn't take long, just a little bit of lab work. So as always, please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
No holding back. I've got you.